Hello, hello, hello. A little bit of a late start. We're here. Time to wake up. Perfect place. Stuff. I have so much stuff. I think I need to store some of this, or like leave it here. My little pocket dimension. First, let's see. Like weapon. I have the speed. I do have the speed. Oh no, that was my next goal. I think I need to go do a whole bunch of fishing. Yeah. Okay, so at least that's what I think I remember. It's been a week, so let's see. Soup. I need to put my glasses on. I can't read. So much better. Oh my. As I readjusted the controller in my hand, I accidentally pressed the A button and therefore used the item. Don't actually have enough stuff to cook. We'll hang on to that one. I will store that. Drop that. Drop that. So we'll carry a stew, a soup, and a jar to make another. Or maybe that's a red elixir. Alright. Other items. But yeah, I want more regular. Drop them. I don't think I need, if I have torches, I don't think I really need fire arrows. I think I'm okay on that. like. For that, got a good amount of regular arrows. Probably all the bandages and keep these embers because I can turn those into more torches. Yeah, I think we're pretty much stocked up. So I think the goal when I finished last time was I had just gotten back to this and it was like time to go almost store a whole bunch of. I feel like I did this already. Did it not save before I did this? Or after, I mean? Okay. So I want to go do a whole bunch of fishing, like catch everything I can and cook it, and then like bring stuff back here, and then store the spear, because that way if I die, I don't have to get all the way back down to where I die to access to it. All right, let's go. Ripper Drip TV, let's go. All right. See, we are at the crossroads between level 2 and have everything back. Yeah. I had a way, like, 'cause I have like this boom. I have this like boom for my microphone, and in the way I have it set up, it's kind of permanently like set up where my computer is. But for streaming Xbox games, I like have to turn around the opposite direction, and so I have to reach it out to try and reach where my mouth is. If I could extend it a little bit, it would be perfect. I wouldn't have to worry about it. But anyways, so go find. Should just be going back up here. Everything should be dead. Everything should be dead, and caught that for food. Yeah, that circle is where we want to go to, because that's going to be a spot for food. Turf. Box. I was like, what the heck is following me? I could use some sticks. There's certain resources that the further down you go, you're not going to find as much. Like, if I'm going back up and getting as much fish as I can to store it, you know, because obviously I'm going to die at some point again and do this again. But the further down you go, you start running out of, like, we'll just say organic matter. There's less and less animals to kill for food. And less, like, even the random vegetables, like the turnips and potatoes and all that. Like, up here, it's kind of plentiful, right? There's the rodents, there's the bats, there's the fish, and then random vegetables and all that. But I got really, really far below years ago when I played this, and the further down you go, you just start running out of stuff. So you try to. That's one of the reasons why the death is so useful, because you use it to, like, build up your resources to survive further when you get further down. This game is not just on Xbox. I believe it is on PlayStation, and it is on Steam as well. I considered buying it on Steam so that I could just stream it straight from the computer. It does not require a lot for resources, like, at all. So I wasn't worried about that. But I was like, you know, I do already own it on Xbox, and I have this capture card thing, so it just works. I'm actually going into the Nintendo eShop right now, because if this game was on, if this game is on Switch, that would be legitimately cool. Be able to play it handheld. Like, I don't think it is. No. If I search below on the eShop, I just get, like, Subnautica and Backrooms DLC stuff. That's a shame. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. The game would actually be legitimately good for having on, like, Nintendo Switch. I'm really surprised the publishers, developers that happen. Well, if they don't have plans to, they should. That would be a really great market for this game, I think. I would probably buy it again at that point to be able to play it on Switch. All right, so we're gonna switch weapons. Go find some fish. Oh, look, free salmon. Hell yeah. There's a fish. Sometimes you gotta, like, swim out here and scare them back to shore where you can use the spear. Come on. Come on. Go. Oh shoot, that's my... Oh, what am I doing? Unfortunately, they do not actually let you use the bow for fishing. It would make a lot of sense. It may not be easy, but... I already see there's a couple fish. I also adjusted my sound. I noticed in the last stream, which was the first one where I actually had audio from my microphone, that I was like really quiet compared to the game. So I turned the game sounds down a bit. Oh, come on. Come here. Don't be difficult, jeez. They're normally not this difficult to get. Come on. Like washed up on shore, basically. Finally. Oh, come back. What the hell? The shore. Yeah, the reason why you take advantage of this so much now is because it's not like you don't have the ability to just like come back and stuff respawns. I think I said before, it's kind of like the little rodents and stuff like that. Once you kill those things, they're gone. If you don't kill them and then come back, they come back. So there's a finite amount of these resources like fish and food and stuff in each area. So you got to take advantage and build it up for the next time you return after dying. Jesus, bro. Come here. Alright, so there's two. There should be more over here. There's definitely the little pond over here. That sticks. Okay. Here we go. Torches are another thing, because like obviously the further underground you go, the less you're gonna find things like sticks. Like there's two fish in here? And the fox. Gotta watch out for the fox that's gonna try and get in my way. This is also great as a hunting area to get these resources because you don't lose any any resources. No hydration, food, nothing. This is like a, if you look in the top left, that this is a safe zone, one of like two. We already did that. Oh, there's a couple more fish. Heck yeah, let's go. Now to think, if I hadn't drank that stew by accident in the little pocket dimension, I would. This is kind of like gonna be catch up now. Instead of being ahead by one, I'm gonna, or ahead by two, I'm gonna only be ahead by one. Problem is he can move faster side to side while I'm aiming the spear. So basically it looks like you can count on about 6 fish. There'll be 4 out here in the water and then 2 in the little pond. Card. This stuff was here, or is stuff I dropped here earlier. I'll take arrows. Because yeah, that completes that stack. Cool. So I got 16 arrows, 4 torches. Alright. This looks like mushrooms. Yep. These make the green elixir. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what exactly it does. Because you have your soup, your stew, and all that, right? And those are like your big healing items or, you know, replenishment items. I don't know if the green elixir goes beyond that somehow. If it, like, continuously feeds you for a bit, or if it heals you and replenishes. I prefer not to look that kind of stuff up, though, because I feel like outside the, like the way the game is supposed to be played, you know? Can't remember if this does anything here. No. I'm pretty sure I don't have any armor. Wonder if I already collected that and it like broke combat. You start to lose track of what you did in the different runs. Like, did I already come up here and find something, or? Yeah, I already came up. The chest is open. Okay. Because I was pretty sure I gathered, there's random pieces of armor you'll collect as you... And I'm pretty sure I did that, but it's not showing up in my inventory, so I might have, like, already broke it. Go over here and cook. Oh wait, I broke this. Not cook. Okay, that's fine. Because we can take this up to the upper level and then get down to that other area where there's fish. This is basically like the backside of the island, essentially. You're on the other side of it. Because you see where you come up? So the area that we were just at is down there on the other side, obviously. I think if I have this glowing, it'll tell me if there's anything of interest that I can do with it. It's like a lot of these spots end up being something later. Also, man, this game came out on the Xbox One in 2018, and it's beautiful. And the Series X, of course, makes it look better, you know, play better and stuff. But I would love to see this game get like a 4K remastering or something. Bring all the assets up. Bring all the assets up to 4K. Like, it's not a taxing game for resources. So I feel like that would be something easily doable, and it would just be absolutely. Like the Steam requirements for this game. Let me open that up actually. Reason I have Steam. I mean the PC requirement. So it's $24.99 on December 14th, 20. Well, they have the soundtrack you can buy. That's pretty cool. Well, there's 3 of them though. So all it requires on PC is Windows 7, Intel i3, 4 gigs of RAM, and NVIDIA 550 or higher. So like nothing, like basically nothing. So this would actually probably run absolutely fantastic on my computer. Procedural terrarium filled with life mystery. Yeah, if it ever goes on sale on PC, I will probably like it. It's just that good. And then, like I said, if they were ever smart enough to bring it to Switch 2, like this, having a Switch now and like playing it, I'm like, this game would be so excellent to play on a handheld. Be a lot of fun, just like lay on the couch in the dark and play. All right, and there's no fish at this shoreline down here. There's nothing. Of course, where you came in. But there is this little pond. Here. One. And there's 2. We still have room. Like 3 more. Those should be in here. There's a whole bunch in here. teeming with fish. Up hazard. Now we're full. I'm gonna want to eat one anyways. That'll get us back down to where we gotta go. So we'll be able to get all of these. Oh, it's down there. Come on. There we go. Alright. That's all the salmon minus 1 that we were able to collect just from coming back up here. So we'll be able to make that soup or stew, and then drop a whole bunch in the closet. I don't think there's any right here. No. I'm gonna light this because we might need it later. Alright, so now we're gonna go back up. It's all useful backtracking though. Thank you, Lurk, for the kick. Sorry, just checking some stuff. Okay. Alright, so we're back out here. We're gonna go take the little take the little lift back down to the beach and then go back down to where our permafire is. There's some blood moss up here. Grab. Just in case. Because again, like you'll find less and less of this stuff as you go down. And it's like what you use for bandages and everything. I'm gonna drop a fillet. Eat this morsel. This is inventory and health man. Box. Oh my god, why can't I get? I need more of that. Suppose I could always come back up and get it. All right. Now we cook. Or actually, let's go into the closet. Call it the closet. All right, so now we have a crap load of fish. All right. We want to keep some on us as like little snacks. Maybe to avoid having to use, like if there's water around that we can drink and not have to use a soup to replenish everything, then we could just eat a fillet, right? I'm going to keep probably 3 or 4 of them and drop the rest here for later use. I'll keep 3 of them. Oh, I'll drop these mushrooms. There. That leaves us plenty of space to collect more stuff. But yeah, those right there replenish, you know, a little bit of our hunger. So And there's usually some form of water around to drink, so you don't have to use one of these. I wish there was an inventory management thing. I can't touch this stuff, or else I'm going to use it. All right, so those are all here. We're good. Fire arrow, or spike arrows, I think. String. I'm going to drop the blood moss. I don't think I'm going to do that. Got plenty of bandage. Want these later if we need to make bandage. Drop the shard too. I think the only thing I need that for is the spike arrows, if I remember right. Okay. And we're good there. Good there. Yeah. I don't think I have anywhere around this area to do fishing. Let's go out real quick, and then I'll come back if... Because I definitely need to store the spear. I don't want... If I die, I don't want to have to be coming all the way back down to level 4 or 5 or something like that to try and find that so that I can come do this whole process all over again. If I die, I want to just be able to go back to the closet and grab the spear and then be able to fish. Keep it all simple. Alright, so let's go back up here. I don't remember what was through here. I think I did go through this area. Yeah. I triggered all this stuff. Go sideways. I think it went straight down. I did. Because if there's like another body of water somewhere with fish, I want to go get those too. So now we're back to, you know, uncharted territory. That's where we came from. Oh, okay, okay. I love that effect of like pushing back the hate. I hate this guy. Give me back my arrows. No! Get this one. Thing I killed. Oh, I didn't have any resources. I feel like it's about 1 in 4 when it comes to the rodents that they don't have a reason. I don't need Ember right now. I'll leave that one there. Here. I hear, but I don't see. I feel like I'm definitely taking a risk in not doing exactly what I'm really don't like this guy. Ran over the side. It's okay because I don't need them at the moment. Oh shoot, there's a bunch. That's okay. If I end up having to come back through here, the ones that I don't get will dare to get. Potato, like that. Little shards all over. Don't go over there. Give me. Eat. I think the activity will make you more hungry as well. Like the more you're like exerting yourself by like running and fighting stuff, I think it gives up more of your hunger. I just keep hoping that maybe I find somewhere with a little body of water I could do fishing in. That might not be a thing. Any food? Yes. I would love to just eat without having to touch my soups and stuff. Oh. Oh. Arms. Dick. Yes. What we got here? So the shards, I can combine those to make caltrops. I just don't know. I mean, I know what they're for, right? But I don't. If I don't find a body of water soon, I'm definitely need to run all the way back up for this. Hey, toe. Of course it would. The amount of these things I could have if they didn't go falling off the cliffs. No, they're doing it on purpose. Heck, is that a snake? I knew I was hearing that. I just kept hearing that. Yes. That's funny. Innards? Oh. I just made myself sick, I think. God damn it. Ink or something. Yeah, he's gonna like... I didn't mean... Didn't mean to eat that. I thought it was a not food. Oh, I've used all my arrows? What the heck? Must be on the ground over here. I totally forgot you can make... I don't know how long it lasts either. That's crazy. So are none of my arrows like available? What's... I could have swore I'd been picking them back up. They're nowhere to be found. That actually kind of sucks. I don't have anything to make them either. Alright, before we do something stupid, I'm gonna go put the spear away. Might as well pick up these shards on the way and just drop them off. Ah! Got him. Heck was that? Okay. Okay. I do not recall these sounds. What the hell is going on, bro? Why is the fog? Why is the fog coming? I don't actually know what is happening. I don't remember this musical thing. Sound cue. I need to go up. Gotta get back to where the think. I'm gonna get lost. There's only so many places I've been to. Like you can see everywhere I've been, right? I think just need to go straight up, and that'll be back to my permanent fire, my crystal fire. It's up here. There we go. Man, I was worried for. I was like, "Holy crap! Am I gonna make it back? Something's happening." Okay. That's so much crap in here now. That should be good. I don't have to. Oh yeah, that's shards. Decided to grab. That's gonna make spikes. I don't see, they don't combine with string. I think that may be all they're used, but I'm gonna just drop them off. Alright, so then we have leather, no, string. That's gonna make weave. That's what it is. I don't remember. I'm completely out of arrows, so I guess I'll go ahead and... These are the spike arrows? Guess I'll go ahead and take those. Alright, and let's store here. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. We'll take some. Back up to it. Alright. Now we continue on. I think we were a bit getting close to moving to the next lower level. It was branching off in all kinds of directions, actually. I think I want to continue to go left. Because it goes left and then there's an up. And I'm interested if that's going to... The other plus is that going back through all these rooms where there was like rodents and stuff, I can now like harvest them, the little morsels with me. I have so much food stored and all that. I'm good. So now I need this stuff, like replenish as I go. All these shards again. I'm gonna pick these up and go drop them off. Actually, I'll just pick up all this stuff. Yeah, it's weird how the mist came back when that sound cue was like, obviously like all the enemies are gone still. The traps are still sprung, but all the fog came back through. And I can't get in there. I don't know what's up with that. They can, yeah, if I continue further over here, I might find the key. Okay, new room. Oh, the spike works on them. Interesting. Something just died on the spikes over there. That's great. Gotta time it right with that guy. They're trying to pick up. Oh, I killed a little thing. Oh, there's the part I need. Okay. Pick. Awesome. Oh, another. Okay, so that's going to be interesting. Let's go. open the little thing. Usually it's good stuff in there. More fire arrows. But that's a fire. Like, I have a fire arrow. Okay. Probably should have just made that into... But whatever. Is what it is. Wait, I'm confused. What did I pick up? Well, that's for a whole other place. That's not this. Oh, there was a... Okay, there must be a floor key I need somewhere else in the... in this level. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. It starts to become hard to remember if it was something from this run or from a previous run. Because I do remember needing this square eye-looking thing. Don't remember where. Or if it was on a previous run. Go down in this room. Because I know that other thing is going to take us to like a surface or something. Surface level. Pretty sure. So what? Where are you? Oh, I've seen them before. I just didn't know I saw them. Because they're invisible. They're harmless. I think. Damn it, I wasn't trying to hack. Well, they'll take the little things. Ah! They'll either take it or they're just like showing curiosity toward it or something. I don't know what's going on there. But that's pretty cool either way. Hi. They're harmless. Need a sludge. I need the sludge stuff. Oh, I think those come around when there's blood. Bro, that's crazy. You start figuring out all these little mechanics. Oh, shoot. What's... Oh. One of these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. How many does it want? I can't read the thing. Oh, it takes 200. Okay. Alright, and it keeps them... Okay, okay. I forgot what happens when you open that. I forgot. Which is probably good, because I like the whole fresh experience thing. Alright, let's go to this last room over here. It's funny, because now I realize those sounds from them have been around, like, forever in the playthrough. I just didn't know it wasn't. I just thought it was, like, ambience. Potato. I was thinking for a second that they would take the little crystal or, like, eat it or something, but guess not. They'll heal us up. Alright, so this just goes... Let's go back in here, because there's a... That little, thing indicates that there's a second room. Maybe that's where I need the... Here we go. No? You kidding me? Alright, well then, we're gonna go all the way back over. Oh, I know how you do this. Aha! Okay, what do we got in here? Bandage, take that for sure. Ooh, arrows, regular arrows. It's already been opened. That's already been opened. Oh no, here we go. Torches, bandage, hell yeah. Wait. There we go. Gems, yes. Definitely take those. Well, that's pretty awesome. I can't, like, oh, that's what I do with this. Okay. So we picked up a, I just used, God, dude, I hate that so much. It was a good one too. It's way too easy to accidentally use something. That'll make a bunch of fire arrows. We're not doing that. God dang it, I just picked that up. No, I didn't even pick that up. I picked up a regular one. What's up, Cosmic Star? The new Pokemon stuff for next year? Are you talking cards or games? ETB promo is okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I bought any of that. I really I really should. I did not mean to use, I hate it when I do that. It's so easy to accidentally use an item. Oh, forgot I had the air, bow out. Alright. Good thing we've been finding all these little morsels, because that has fed us through this whole little journey. ETB Probo, for what set? Which set is it going to be? I forgot we're like coming up on the end of the year, so. Oh, you sent it to. Oh. Ascended Heroes? Mega Evolution Ascended Heroes. Okay. Oh, that Japanese one. That looks so good. Zekrom. Yeah, that looks awesome. Is that a limited set or is that just like the next set that's coming out? Oh, you know why I think you bank these here is because if you do, I think if you encounter it again after you, if you die, then what you put here is still here. Pretty sure. I don't think you lose it. So that looks awesome. I wonder if there will be a really awesome Pikachu card. That's my first thought. Is there a Pikachu card? Oh, whoa. Well, that's a cool Ghastly. I like the mega Haunter. All the little tins are cute. Premium poster collection. Oh, that's cool. They're doing what they used to. Remember how back in the day when they did the Mega EXs, they had the Japanese print, like graphic on the English ones, and then on the English ones they had the, or I mean, and on the Japanese ones they had English. That's cool. They're bringing that back. Those are going to be sick. Yeah, that Mega Gardevoir one looks really cool. I like the way they're doing the artwork on them. That's a really cool looking artwork for that. And then what do you get? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 packs? And they're all for that set? They're not like mixed? That's really cool. Nice. End of January 2026. Yeah, that's gonna be. Well, I got I got some time to actually have some money for it. It's been a while since I actually like bought anything really Pokemon card related. So kind of overdue. I'm stuck on a rock. There we go. Yeah, no, I really like the artwork they're doing for the promos. And I really like that they're bringing back the little I always thought that was really cool. If you got like a Mega EX English card, it had the Japanese graphic on it. And then it would vice versa. Got a heap of Korean cards. Nice. Yeah, I was thinking about that before. I mean, obviously Japanese is like what I prefer to buy stuff in because that's, you know, the origins of Pokemon is Japanese. But just getting some of the other like getting some of the other languages that are out there, because some of them are like, especially for older sets where like in English or Japanese they're really expensive. You could go back and get them in a different language, you know, like Korean or Chinese or Spanish or something like that, you know. Be live tomorrow, next week, Friday opening. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night. So I'll probably be able to check it out. Right now, at least you can see my yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'll try out just about any. Okay, here's the next area we're going to. I think this is like a surface area or something. I'll try out just about any Pokemon card product. I think that they're consistently awesome. But oh, I forgot about this place. But yeah, that Heroes Ascended, that looks awesome. That's gonna be a great set. But it's telling me there's something nearby, I think. No? So it has combat. Oh, here we go. It's a roguelike. So like each time you die, the game restart. Oh, it's another shard. Each time you die, you start over. However, and then the world is like procedurally generated to be different each time. However, as you play, you collect resources and stuff, and you have ways to kind of set yourself up to have access to those resources again when you come back through. So it kind of starts being your strategizing based on knowing that you're going to die at some point, but that each time you do, you set yourself up to get further and further below. But it's got a little bit of Zelda, a little bit of Dark Souls, and then like the roguelike aspects of it. So that's another shard. The more of those we collect, the more access we get to other stuff. But yeah, you have to like feed yourself. Like oh, I need to eat actually. You have to collect resources to keep yourself fed and hydrated and everything. And then the further down you go, you actually start reaching places where it's like cold, and so you have to worry about your like body temperature and stuff. There's no. Ooh. I might reset the thing to here. There's no tutorial. There's no like instructions or anything. You just kind of start on the, like, your little boat washes up on the shore of this island and you kind of go from there. So you have these campfires that you can use, and they will burn out unless you spend your little crystals to make them permanent. And once you have that, you can go to sleep and you'll wake up in like a little room where you can store stuff and have access to your resources. And when you die, that stuff stays there. So like all this stuff that I have stored in here, if I die, I can come back and get access to it again. And you know, that's what I'm saying is like you set yourself up to continually like have a better run each time. Okay, so that makes fire arrows. No, we're just gonna drop some of this stuff out. Like I have so much crap. I have so much crap on the ground in here. Food, resources. But I don't really need it right now. Okay. I reset my campfire because I made further progress. Yeah, it's a really... The game is pretty much all survival and the ambience of it, right? And then as you go, it like kind of... You kind of learn about what's going on visually. There's no text or dialogue or anything like that. Alright, so now we have a new campfire location. I don't actually know where this is going to go. So, go find out. Oh boy, if there's fish up here, I'll be so excited. Because I'll go grab my spear out of the closet real quick. Okay, I do remember this. I just don't remember what goes on here. And no, it doesn't look like there's any fish. There's a turnip, though. So just keep going. This. Oh, no way! Hell yeah! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and there's new fish up here. Oh, this is great. This is great. So now if I die and I restart all the way back down at the shore, it's fairly easy to get to this point, obviously, because I have the lift, right? And I can use this to get back down to the 3rd level where I have that fire. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is so great for progress. So cool. Heck is that? That was an interesting sound. All right, so that's fantastic. Now that's like a huge relief. That's a great thing to have access to. Hate it when I forget that my laptop is going to time out and go to sleep. Click like a billion times for it to come back up. All right. No fishing down here, but definitely fishing up there. Best there, too. All right, so that's not doing anything. All right. More arrows, I'll take that. A salve, okay. Torches. I think the stacks go to 8, so we got some room. Something in the middle of this. Yeah, man. The more I play this, the more I'm like, if they did a 4K remaster, this would be... Here we go. Once again, I do not recall at all what this is taking me to. But we're going to try it. Oh. This is where I go to level 4. Okay, so we're not doing that yet. Because there is still... I still have that floor plate. Right? Yeah, the floor key. I have still not have gotten to that. I think over there on the right, where the red dot is, which is where I previously died, I need to go further down to find where that floor key goes to. So let's go do that. Yeah, I think that the way I would describe this game is definitely like a Zelda Souls-like in a lot of ways. The perspective and like the combat is very much like... There's similarities to Zelda, you know, the gathering of little resources and all that kind of stuff, and the little sword and shield combat. But it's also Souls-like because it's punishing. And if you die, it all resets. But your body and everything that was on your body remains on the level where you died. The levels change. They're procedurally generated each time you die. But the, like, how far down it is remains the same. So, Jags are showing flashes of a good football. Yeah. Rams, yeah. And the funny thing is, I was telling people that a lot in the preseason, or not preseason, but like off season, that the Rams were going to be really good because their defense has really stepped up for them. And then I think the signing of Devontae Adams to go along with Puka Nacua and their tight end staff and stuff was really big for them. Shiny Alpha Pikachu. Ooh. But yeah, I was telling people the way that they finished last year. I mean, I think they got to the NFC Championship, pretty sure, and barely lost to the Eagles in the snow. And I was telling people all offseason, I'm like, look, they're gonna be better next year. This young defense is really gonna be good, and Stafford is gonna be great. And so once, I mean, he's out there. He's got what, 27 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Crazy. But yeah, Rams I think are the best team in the league. Like consistently best team overall, defense, offense, tough games, you know, even against like Seattle, that was a really tough game and they managed to pull out the win. I think I think they will beat the Bucks this week, but I think that'll be another tough test, you know. If they lose it, well, you know, the Bucks are a solid team too. You know, Baker Mayfield and all that. If they win, well, it's just another one to chalk up for we'll see you again in the postseason. Yeah, I'm excited about what's going on with Jacksonville though. I think that they're winning games that in the last couple years they would not have won, right? Like games that they would have given up because they didn't have good coaching and they didn't have resiliency. And to be sitting at, you know, 6-4 already, like we only had 4 wins last year. Like total, and we looked like garbage. So some of the wins we have against you know, the Chiefs and the Niners and now the Chargers, like just dominating them, like it's looking like a team that could do something, right? They got to be a little bit more consistent, but this season's already a lot better than last year was. And yeah, I think it would be the best thing ever if the Chiefs failed to make the playoffs. This is where I previously died. That's my body. On those spikes there, spike trap. Pats are back on top. Yeah, but I don't necessarily hate the Patriots. I hate the Chiefs a lot more. To me, a lot of it has to do with character, right? Like, I actually like Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the Patriots. I did not think he was the problem in Tennessee. And I think that if he had been there now with Cam Ward, that team would be a lot better. But I'm also glad for that because I hate the Titans. But I think that the head coach in New England is a really good coach. I just think that Tennessee needed a scapegoat. And before we hired Liam Cohen, I was actually hoping we would hire Mike Vrabel. So, and then what he's doing with Drake May is like really good. So that's a solid team. I don't really have anything against them necessarily. Oh, here we go. Here's the floor key. And where's that taking it? Going to the next level. It's the cold. Yeah, this is level 4. I don't know if I want to be down here yet. So now we actually have to start monitoring our body temperature. I don't know how far I'm going to go down here because I think I want to go back up through that other route. I don't know if this is skipping a bunch. So the Patriots are impressive. However, I do look forward to some of these teams like the Patriots and some of these others playing some tougher teams. Teams like the Rams have already played multiple tough teams and done well. Oh. I know where this is going. Yeah, I'm not going here yet. Nope. I know where this is. Like Denver, for instance, I'm not saying they're frauds, but they have played a lot of cupcake teams and barely beat them. So I look forward to them getting to the tougher part of their schedule. The Colts are very impressive. I have no hate for Daniel Jones, and it's impressive to see what they're doing. I wish it wasn't in my division. But again, the Colts had like the 3rd easiest schedule for the first half of the season. And of course, as soon as they played somebody like the Steelers, well, they lost that game, and then they barely beat the Falcons last week. So I think it's going to be telling to see how that goes for them as they get into the tougher part of their schedule. I just went back through the door. Okay. Alright, so now we know what's going on everywhere. And I'm apparently cold. I think I'm warming back up, but that's funny. You see my character's body is like kind of bluish. It was showing the body temp. Yeah, look. He's cold. Also running faster. What the heck? I think the torch warms him up. I just was trying to save those for when I actually go down there. We're gonna go back over to the campfire. Yeah, we gotta remember there's like basically 7 games remaining. There's still actually a lot of stuff that could happen in the next few weeks of football. Change things a lot. The way I see it for Jacksonville, there's 3 ways that the season will play out. And they're all centered around our series against the Colts, right? If we can sweep the Colts, if we win, because we have 2 games against them, right? Out of our last 7 games, 2 are the Colts, and 2 are the Titans. So the 2 Titans games should be wins. We just beat the Chargers. We have the Cardinals this week. So if we can get ourselves sorted out by the time we play the Colts, right? If we win... Why is it so dark? Holy crap. If we win both Colts games, I think we win the division. Because you got to remember, a win against them is not just a win for us, it's a loss for them. So it pulls us a full game closer like that, right? So beating them head-to-head is really important. So if we win both, I think we win the division. If we split the series with the Colts, you know, say we win our home game and then we lose in Indy or something like, you know, if we split that series, then I think we make the wild card. If we lose both games to the Colts, even with any of the other wins, I think we miss the playoffs. I think our season basically rests upon whether or not we have wins for them. What's up, Epic? Just playing our little Zelda Souls-like here. Below. Talking about the Jagulars. Am I still cold? Like, what's going on here? No, I'm not cold. Just, like, turned blue. What the heck? Okay, let's use the soup. Okay, so we're fully replenished. Fill the jar with water. Then we're going to come over here and cook. So this is where we go to our little campfire here. If you have an empty jar, that's just water. You add in your ingredients. So it's salmon fillets and the turnip. Boom. The It's a soup. We're good to go there. I think we'll pick up a couple fillets to take back up with us. Take one more. Because we're also going to go fishing. I think we're pretty much good on everything else. Yes. Nope, not all of them. Give me some of those back. Yeah, that's basically how I see the season playing out. We are the Chargers game was a win I wasn't like fully expecting. Like I was like, okay, we should be able to compete. But I was like, you know, if they win, they win. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. The fact that we won that in my book kind of puts us ahead by a game from where I thought we might be. I was fully prepared to come out of that week and be 5-5, and then, you know, beat the Cardinals, beat the Titans, etc. But the fact we grabbed that win against a good team, I'm like pretty happy with that. And now I think it takes a little pressure off to win as many games, but once again, we can't lose focus on the other games. You know, we don't want to go out there and lose to Tennessee of all teams. Like, I definitely want to see Houston go lose to the Titans this weekend. That would be great. But if we make sure that we handle the business against the Colts, I think that basically determines the season. Because we have a very clear shot still at winning the division. It's basically just about the head-to-head with the Colts. I feel like getting to the playoffs, that shouldn't be as hard. We've held the 7 seed already for several weeks now, like basically since the beginning of the season. I'd love to move up a spot, though. I think right now we're projected, if the playoffs were today, we would play the Patriots, which I'm not super worried about that. I think it would be fine. Not where I already came. We went up somewhere where there was fish. That's where I'm trying to go. I want more food. I'm excited, though, just to even be able to talk about it. God, to be sitting there at 4 wins to finish last year was so disappointing. All right, let's get ourselves some fish. Wait, no, we... Go. Oh, I got 2 of them? Got 2 at the same time. Hell yeah. I'm thinking about, since I have the Switch 2 now, I'm thinking, because I can hook it up to my capture card. I might end up doing, because I have Pokemon Shining Pearl, and I wouldn't mind playing that again. I had, what was it, over like 500 hours in that game, because I beat it, and then in the post game I spent a ton of time doing like shiny hunting and breeding and trying to get like perfect IVs and breeding shinies with perfect IVs and all that kind of stuff. And so I spent a ton of time in that game. I did a little bit of the online, but I wouldn't mind going back to it, you know. Hyrule Warriors. Isn't that one of those what do you call it? Like Dynasty Warriors style games? More fish around here, or was it just those two? New games, none of that matters as you can change everything. What do you mean? Okay, so I think it was just those couple fish. Yep, that was all that was up here. Either way, I have this shortcut now. You mint to the nature and want, and the stats can boost. Oh, so yeah. See, that's one of the things I don't like with the modern game. It feels like everything is like diluted. It's like easy. Bring back simplicity. Any shiny is good. That's funny. Ah, crap! I went through it. No, I just so any Pokemon or shiny. Yeah, I don't like that's okay, but like to me, that was the grind of Pokemon. Like that was the whole post game was that's what carried it forward. It feels like everything is so easy. Like there was a process, and that process was like part of what made it cool. Like, all right, so I'm in the post game. I have these items. I have these various different things I have access to now, and there it is. Oh my god, I didn't realize that had been sitting there the whole time. The comfy marble. I think that goes... Yeah, I think I know exactly where that goes. It's one of the reasons why I can't find myself buying any of the new Pokemon games. Like, unless they decide to make a, like an old school style. Any shiny is good. Well, they're good because they're shiny, but that doesn't mean that they're good for battle. Like, what you used to have to do is go to the battle tower, and you had to make a whole bunch, you had to win a whole bunch, and you'd earn the bottle caps. And then you could use the bottle caps or whatever to then upgrade a certain IV to perfect or whatever, like do the hyper training. And I was like, okay, that's cool, because then you got to go work for it. Yeah, you know what's funny is I was really big into following that, and I was going to buy the Elestrals. I was going to do the early adopter stuff, but that was years ago. And honestly, I thought that he like I forgot that he was doing that. Like when he started out as the trading card game. I don't know. Is he trying to make it into like a video game now? Oh, it's coming to Switch. So if it comes to Switch 1, it should also be on Switch 2. Yeah, I remember Elestrals. Like like I said, for a while there, I was like super big on it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of the like early adopter stuff, and then I didn't end up having the money, and then I honestly forgot and was like, I kind of assumed that it was one of those things where nothing happened with it because half the time it doesn't. What was that guy's name again? I don't even know if I'm still subscribed to him on YouTube. The game was the biggest Kickstarter for a game this year. They've been showing up that. Okay, so when I was interested, it was just him doing the trading cards. A Drive, yeah, that was his name. I don't know about Shady Pingin, but I do. A Drive definitely remember because I used to watch his stuff about like the regular TCG stuff, you know. Um, but yeah, when I was interested was when he was just trying to make the trading card game. So you're saying now he's gonna do a video game of it? I think this is what I need for. Nope. I still don't have what I need for this. What the heck? I thought that's what this would be for. Close. He has all the legit shiny in the game, but does not enjoy shiny and wants to. But see that is the fun. Shiny hunting is the fun. I don't know if you casualize everything. No locks, challenges, modes, and more. Wait a second. No locks, challenge modes, and more. I do like the ideas they want to try. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes if you just make everything casual, then nothing is like. There's no. I could go play Animal Crossing or something. But I'm interested. I'll have to look it up. Because I didn't even think that they had gotten there. Pokemon Shiny locks a lot of Pokemon these days. That I don't understand. Although at the same time, they also just give away shinies constantly too. They're making... Yeah, well, I mean, that's how it should be. Everything should have the option to be shiny. That's how it always was before. It was just very difficult to obtain the shinies. Which I'm for that. Like, everything should be obtainable as a shiny, but obtaining a shiny should be difficult. because that's what makes it special. I've just seen so much stuff with like Scarlet and Violet, for instance, where they basically just consistently just give away shinies, it feels like, or do the like the big raids where everybody gets that stuff, and it's like, I don't know, it just feels too... And I don't want everything to just be an event where I can go get something. I want to like feel like I earned it. All right, so yeah. The spear back. Oh no, we already did. Okay. That might wrap it up for the night. We're hitting midnight here. Got 3 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. That might just be me. That might just be me. 2 on Kick. God, I completely forgot about Alestrals though. I'll definitely go check that out. You know what I find really weird is that they don't have the, you know, the trading card game live, that they don't have that on Switch. Like, why would you not have that on Switch? That would be so killer for the Nintendo Switch. Could you imagine just sitting there playing that? Like, not having to play it on your phone or on the PC? Or even TCG Pocket. Like, that's not something that is like requires being on a phone. You could easily put that on the Switch. Like, both of them should be on there. I feel like you've got Pokemon Home, you got all the other games. Like, I would play TCG so much more if it was on the Switch. And Pocket, yeah, it's meant for the phone in a lot of ways, but I would love to have access to that too. They like Pokemon and Nintendo do a lot of weird things. Like they make weird decisions that don't make a lot of sense. Like, you could make so much more money by doing this and make people happy. Like, really obvious things too. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw that because I was looking through TCG games on the Switch on the eShop. And I was like, oh, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I wouldn't be surprised if Digimon isn't on there too. I don't know anything about Digimon except for it's like the little brother of Pokemon. Actually, Digimon have one? A card game? I know they had like an RPG. I'm gonna search it. And I've never liked Digimon, but just to have access to some kind of trading card game on Switch. Digimon Survive and pick. I remember Digimon Survive being online for their... Oh, they have one coming. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's a huge missed opportunity. It's your platform, it's your device. You know, like you make the thing. Why would you not put everything possible for your biggest brand on it? No shiny Alpha Pikachu, shiny Alpha Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom was the thing for I was watching you play the other day. You were worried about that thing getting to you. All right. I think I'm going to end the game. I started a little late tonight, so I didn't get as much time in, but I do try it. Like it's a work night, so I have to be up in the morning, so I don't want to be on too late. But thanks for coming by and hanging out, Cosmic Star and Epic Legend. I'll be streaming again Friday night, absolutely, because that's when I will be doing First Ascendant. And then you said you said when are you streaming today? Or it's already noon for you, right? It's like noon for you. When were you planning to stream? Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. So, oh, okay. No, yeah. Oh, it's 3:30. What the heck? Why did I think it was a 12-hour difference? So it's actually like almost a 14-hour difference. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for you. That would be... I might be asleep, but I'll check. I'll just check to make sure. Because it might also be a night that I randomly am like up super late. But, yep, I'll check with you, though. I'll try to make sure I check it out. See some Pokemon cards. And I'll hit you up on Discord, too, so. Alright, everybody. Have a good rest of your nights. Whether you're on Rumble, Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Good either way, I'll be live 2 Fridays in a row. Very nice.